Everything in your life begins in your mind. Your thoughts shape your direction shapes your actions, and your actions shape your results. When you understand this, you realize that success isn't something that happens by accident. It is built from the inside out, and the foundation of that internal construction begins with a positive mental attitude, a definite purpose, and the willingness to give extra effort even when no one is watching. A positive mental attitude is not simply choosing to smile or pretending everything is fine. It is the decision to look at life through the lens of possibility instead of limitation. It's understanding that every challenge carries a lesson, every delay carries a message, and every setback carries the seed of a new opportunity. People who succeed consistently share one common pattern. They protect their mind. They don't allow negativity to dominate their thinking. They don't allow fear to dictate their actions. And they don't allow past experiences to limit their future potential. When you practice a positive mental attitude, you train your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems. You shift from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" to "How can I use this to grow?" This shift is powerful. It changes the way you speak, the way you behave, the way you react, and even the way you see yourself. And the truth is this: you cannot pursue greatness with a negative mindset. You cannot move forward while dragging the weight of doubt, criticism, pessimism, or fear. A positive mental attitude frees you to take action. It puts you in the mental state where progress becomes possible. But attitude alone is not enough. If attitude is the soil, then your definite purpose is the seed. A definite purpose means you know exactly what you want to achieve and why it matters. Without direction, even the best mindset loses power. Most people live reactively. They wake up, work, sleep, and repeat. Without a clear reason or goal guiding them, they drift. And drifting creates frustration, because deep inside, the human mind is built to aim, pursue, and build. When you define your purpose clearly, everything changes. You stop accepting random opportunities and begin choosing only the ones that align with your vision. You stop wasting energy on distractions because your mind becomes sharper. You stop doubting yourself as often because your purpose gives you a sense of direction and confidence. A definite purpose acts as a compass. It keeps you from wandering and brings your focus back to what truly matters. Think about the people who have created remarkable success in any field. They all had something in common: clarity. They knew what they wanted long before the world believed in them. That clarity gave them the strength to persist through rejection, obstacles, and uncertainty. Your mind becomes most powerful when it is anchored to a clear goal. And writing your purpose down, repeating it daily, and visualizing it with emotion gives your subconscious mind a target to pursue. But even with the right mindset and the right purpose, nothing great happens without extra effort. This is the step most people avoid because it requires doing more than what is expected, more than what is comfortable, and more than what others are willing to do. Extra effort is the price you pay for the life you want. It is the invisible work that builds visible results. When you give more than what you are paid for, more than what people ask of you, more than the minimum required, you separate yourself from the masses. The world always rewards the person who delivers excellence, consistency, and dedication. Why? Because extra effort creates mastery. It builds skills, it builds reputation, it builds character, it builds momentum. And momentum is the engine of success. Extra effort is waking up earlier to study when others are sleeping. It is practicing your craft when others are relaxing. It is pushing through discomfort when others quit. It is choosing long-term rewards over short-term pleasure. It is doing something today that your future self will thank you for. When you embrace extra effort, you begin to see yourself differently. You start to realize how capable you really are. And here is the secret. The moment you do more than what people expect, opportunities begin to flow toward you. People notice consistency. They notice discipline. They notice reliability. They notice excellence. And these qualities attract success the same way a magnet attracts metal. Your extra effort builds a reputation that opens doors long before you knock on them. Now, imagine combining all three principles: a positive mental attitude, a definite purpose, and the habit of giving extra effort. Together, they create an unstoppable formula. A positive mental attitude keeps your mind strong and focused. A definite purpose gives you a clear target to aim for. An extra effort pushes you forward faster than the average person is willing to move. When these three forces work together, you become resilient. You become intentional. You become disciplined. You begin to trust yourself because you see evidence of your own growth. You begin to make decisions faster because you know exactly where you're going. And you begin to achieve goals that once felt impossible. This combination also changes how you handle adversity. When obstacles appear, and they always do, a positive attitude helps you interpret them correctly. Your definite purpose keeps you from giving up, and your habit of extra effort gives you the endurance needed to overcome anything. Most people fail not because they are incapable, but because they quit too soon. They quit when challenges appear. They quit when progress slows down. They quit when they feel tired, discouraged, or confused. But the person who is mentally prepared, purpose-driven, and willing to give extra effort does not quit. They adapt, they learn, they push forward. And here's the truth many people miss. Success is not usually the result of one big moment. It is the accumulation of hundreds of small, consistent actions done with the right attitude, directed by a clear purpose, and fueled by extra effort. Every time you push a little harder, stay a little longer, study a little deeper, or try once more, you're building the future you want. These 3 principles can transform relationships, careers, finances, health, confidence, and your entire identity. When you choose a positive mental attitude, you begin to attract opportunities instead of problems. When you choose a definite purpose, you wake up with clarity instead of confusion. When you choose extra effort, you build discipline instead of regret. Together, they create a life of meaning, growth, and prosperity. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to master these principles and apply them at the highest level, there is one book that has changed millions of lives around the world. It explains these concepts in a powerful, timeless, and transformative way. Read Think and Grow Rich. It is one of the greatest guides ever written on mindset, purpose, and success, and it will help you apply these principles to create the life you truly want.